How to disrupt authoritarian narratives. Propaganda wars. Propaganda isn't just a tool for authoritarian regimes, it's their lifeline. Controlling the narrative means controlling how people think, react, and live. It's how fear is sown, opposition is silenced, and unquestioning obedience becomes the norm. From their televised speeches to their shadowy online armies, authoritarians know this truth. If you dominate the message, you dominate the masses. But here's the thing. Narratives are not set in stone. They can be challenged. They can be disrupted. Think of the propaganda machine as a giant fortress. It looks impenetrable, but it has cracks. Big, glaring cracks. And that's where rebellion comes in. If we play it smart, we can exploit those cracks to crumble their entire game. In this video, we're diving headfirst into the battle against authoritarian narratives. From historical underground resistance to cutting-edge digital warfare, we'll uncover strategies to disrupt, dismantle, and destroy their propaganda machines. You'll learn how to fight the narrative wars with nothing but your wit, creativity, and relentless commitment to the truth. And trust us, fighting for the truth has never been more important. Let's begin. Let's talk about why propaganda is so dangerous. At its core, it's about lies dressed as truth and wielded as a weapon. Authoritarians use propaganda to rewrite reality itself, distorting facts, erasing dissent, and flooding people's minds with fear or false hope. Think of it as psychological warfare, but it's waged through words, images, and stories. For example, regimes often use fear-mongering. You need us, or chaos will consume you. They twist facts until the victims look like villains. They repeat these lies so often that it starts to feel like truth to the masses. But here's what they don't realize. The sharper the propaganda, the sweeter its destruction. Every narrative invented to control people can be dismantled with the right tools. And that's what we're here to equip you with. What's better than shouting back? Telling a story so sharp, so bold, it tears through their lies like a razor. Counter-narratives are powerful because they don't just oppose, they reframe. They shift the focus, plant doubt, and spark curiosity. Effective counter-narratives turn the tables. If authoritarians promote fear, counter-narratives spark hope. If their lies are built on confusion, counter-narratives thrive on clarity. And the best part? They use the tools of humor, relatability, and emotional truth to slip under the radar of even the most hard-nosed propagandists. In the digital age, counter-narratives move as fast as a retweet or a meme gone viral. This is where creativity trumps brutality. Think of counter-narratives as guerrilla warfare for the mind. Ready to disrupt? Great. Let's talk strategy. First up, the battleground of memes. Don't underestimate the power of a good meme. It's a cultural sledgehammer disguised as a joke. Memes are quick, shareable, and devastatingly effective. They turn complex ideas into simple, funny, and biting content that can spread like wildfire. History has shown us how humor dismantles even the most rigid systems. Modern activists have taken this to an entirely new level. Viral memes mocking state leaders or exposing disinformation in ridiculous ways work because they make propaganda seem laughable, and laughter is a revolutionary act in itself. But here's the art of memes in this battle. They have to hit hard and stick. The best memes know their audience and strike at the heart of the oppressor's message. They make you think as much as they make you laugh, or even better, cringe. So, whether it's a biting satire or an ironic take on a government slogan, weaponize your humor unapologetically. Humor isn't the only battlefield. Enter psychological operations or psyops. This feels like something out of a spy thriller, but it's very real, and you don't need a secret government clearance to use it. Psyops leverages storytelling and emotional triggers to dismantle propaganda. The goal: shake confidence in lies and inspire belief in truth, one mind at a time. Remember this: good propaganda preys on emotions like fear or insecurity. So what if your message hits back harder, planting seeds of hope, anger, or determination? Take emotionally charged narratives, for instance. A single well-told story, a refugee breaking free, a citizen fighting back, can spread awareness faster than 1,000 fact sheets. Humans crave connection. Use that to undermine the mechanical, soulless lies of authoritarian regimes. Digital platforms are the perfect staging grounds for psyops. Twitter threads, viral videos, even personal testimonies can be curated to counter not just narratives, but the emotions keeping them alive. Play smart. Play bold. Propaganda wars didn't start with TikTok. They've been going on for centuries. One shining example, the anti-Soviet samizdat. In Soviet Russia, censorship wasn't just strict, it was suffocating. Official narratives drowned any form of dissent. But activists fought back with samizdat, self-published pamphlets, essays, and poetry spread through underground networks. These weren't just words on paper, they were acts of rebellion. Each page passed under the table, smuggled across borders, was a priceless weapon in the fight for truth. The lesson here is about persistence. With limited resources and high risks, rebels used creativity and courage to ensure their message could slip past the iron fist. Today we have an even bigger stage, the internet. Is there a modern equivalent of samizdat? Absolutely. Fast forward to today. Ukraine is fighting more than just a physical war against Russian aggression. They're fighting an information war too. And they're winning. Ukraine's social media game has been a masterclass in narrative battle. They've used humor and truth to mock Russian disinformation at every turn. From viral TikToks exposing military blunders to heart-wrenching stories of resilience, Ukraine's online messaging inspires solidarity worldwide while undermining the legitimacy of Russian propaganda. Here's a brilliant example. Short clips of tractors towing abandoned Russian tanks became symbols of defiance. On one side, authoritarian narratives painted them as helpless victims. On the other, their memes and posts told the world, "We are fighters, and we're winning." This is meme warfare and psyops in action, inspiring, credible, and just the right balance of poignant and provocative. Now you're probably wondering where you step into this. The answer is everywhere. Propaganda thrives on everyday apathy. Countering it doesn't mean you need millions of followers or access to powerful tools. All you need is a creative mind and a commitment to peeling back the lies. Start by identifying the propaganda around you. It's closer than you think, in government statements, social media posts, and even neutral news sources. Ask, what's the emotional core of their message? What's the core truth they're trying to suppress? Then start crafting your counter-narratives. Maybe it's a sharply worded post, a biting meme, or a story that shifts the focus entirely. Show the cracks. Make people laugh, cry, or question the status quo. Remember this, every effort matters. Propaganda robs people of their agency. By speaking up, you're giving it back. Before you dive headfirst into the propaganda wars, a word of caution. There's a fine line between countering lies and creating your own. The goal isn't to manipulate, it's to liberate. Always ground yourself in truth. Resist the urge to escalate with misinformation of your own. Because when the dust settles, what matters isn't just that you fought back, but how you fought back. The war on authoritarian narratives is about more than winning. It's about reclaiming freedom, fairness, and dignity. Every meme you post, every story you share, every narrative you disrupt, it all matters. Join the fight. Be bold, be unapologetic, and above all, be relentless. The fortress isn't as impenetrable as it seems. All it takes is enough cracks to bring it down. And hey, if you found this useful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned because this battle is far from over. And as always, eat the rich.